All right, let's bring in our guest this hour, national trial attorney Michael Jaafar. Good to see you again, my friend. Big case Mike, of course. Michael, it seems like we are nearing the end of the Lori Daybell saga, 3 trials later. But on this particular trial right here, what do you make of these closing arguments? What do you make of the prosecution's case as a whole? Despite relying heavily on the circumstantial evidence, it seems like they presented some witnesses that brought forth some investigative facts that almost seem like they can't be disputed. What are your thoughts?
I think the jury will make the reasonable inference that Alex Cox was involved because he's Lori's henchman, right? But this case is full of holes, right? But saying that Lori Daybell actually ordered the hit on Brandon Bedreau, that's going to be a major leap. But then again, Lori Daybell defended herself. She has an idiot for an attorney, right? So if she gets convicted, I won't be shocked. But any junior associate, young public defender would have diced this case 6 ways to Sunday. I wish I had an opportunity to take a case like this when I was young. You know, I was living with my parents when I was a first-year, second-year attorney. I would have crawled over broken glass to take a case like this. What, be on court TV, defend a person, and win a murder case? I would have lived off that for the rest of my life. I've been an attorney for 19 years. I would have lived off this for the entire 19-year duration. So the fact that she represented herself kind of doesn't shock me. I mean, this is, again, a person who murdered her own children. She's a narcissistic psychopath. She's not logical. She has an idiot as an attorney. So for that reason, I think the state might actually win this case. They might actually get a conviction. If we just think about it, that's crazy because there's no direct evidence that Lori had any involvement with the attempted murder of Brandon Bedreau. I mean, he was her nephew-in-law, right? So there was a complete emotional distance. But I won't be shocked if she gets convicted. If she had competent attorneys, I would bet my house that she would get acquitted. But it's all up for grabs at this point.
Great points made there, Michael. And now I'm just imagining 19-year-old Michael Jaafar crawling over that glass trying to be on court TV. All right, folks.
I would have done it, man.
Folks, let's head back into court.